Hey guys, Donat here once again with another auction house update. Today, as promised, we will have a look at the bidding mechanics in the auction house and as to why you feel sometimes that bidding is botted. First of all, however, I have to apologize for the slight delay with this video. To my excuse, last weekend we finally had that tandem skydiving event I did organize. I have to say, jumping from 4,000 meters from a helicopter next to the largest lake of Central Europe, which is of course Lake Balaton, has been without question the most awesome thing I have done so far. I will probably put up a footage later this week, so if you wanna see my terrified face, you will have your chance of laughing at it. Anyway, let's get started with those bidding mechanics. Now, I have to say in advance that this is once again pretty basic, but as far as I see, there is still a lot of confusion out there regarding this subject. So the big question is, why does it seem to be so often the case that you are insta-outbid a dozen times on your targeted item? I mean, we are bidding higher than the current bid every single time, don't we? Is it perhaps bots taking over? Well, contrary to the popular misconception, it's actually the bidding mechanics that can confuse quite a lot of us. In reality, that infamous current bid that you see has a lot of times nothing to do with the actual winning bid. In fact, it's the best losing bid or second best bid most of the times. So it doesn't make any sense, you say? Well, here is the deal. The highest bid usually does not equal the price the item will go for. If you think about it, that's exactly the reason why we get refunds if we win something by bidding. Let's say that we place a bid for 1 million for an item, which is the winning plus the highest bid at the same time. The item will actually go for the second highest bid only. Sticking to the same example, let's say that someone else bids 750k for the same item and then the time expires. We win the item for 750k and get 250k refunded. In this example, 1 million is the highest bid and 750k is the current bid, aka the item's current price, that will be also displayed in the auction house. Now let's turn the table and let's say we are bidding on something ourselves. Let's imagine an example where the minimum bid is 100k and somebody already placed a bid of 1 million for this item. If there are no further bids, the current bid in the auction house will be 100k. The system allows you to place a bid of the current bid plus minimum 5%. In this case, the minimum bid amount will be 105k. If you decide to go with this minimum amount, you will instantly get the message that you have been outbid, as if you remember, the highest bid is still 1 million. If you keep betting the minimum amount, which is the current bid plus 5%, you will be insta-outbid 48 times before you will have the winning bid yourself. You can easily verify this if you put this in an Excel. Sticking to the same example, let's say you get frustrated and start to raise larger. However, as the gap between the current bid and the highest bid is so large in this case, you will still be insta-outbid a couple of times before you will enter the winning bid. I hope this did make sense and it helps some of you to understand what's going on behind the curtains. Before I let you go, let me just mention a really basic trick that can help you determine whether there is already a bid on the item in the first place. When you click the bid button and the current bid equals the minimum bid, you will be the first one to place a bid. Don't let some crazy random minimum bid amount fool you. A lot of people like to put up items like that to make you think that there is already a competition for that item and to urge you to make a bid as well. That's it for today, ladies and gents. I will make up for the lost time by releasing another video still within this week, probably around Thursday, with a few auction house hints and ideas on how to prepare for 1.0.5. If you are interested in it, please feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon in one of the next videos.